For centuries, the seas surrounding Taiwan were lawless waters, infested with pirates who preyed on merchant vessels passing through the region. In the 16th century, when the Europeans arrived, the Portuguese called Taiwan Formosa, which means beautiful island. The Europeans were looking for trade and valuable products. Ships with spices, silk, porcelain, and gold sailed north to Japan, west to Fujian, and south to Indonesia, and onwards to India and Europe. In 1624, a fleet of ships owned by the Dutch East India Company, the VOC, arrived under pressure of the Chinese at a forested island off the coast of China. A VOC trading post was established to gain access to the trade with China. The Dutch merchants founded their base on a long sandbank and built a fort, naming it Fort Zeelandia. This marked the start of the Dutch Formosa period.
Thank you. So the Dutch returned. Actually, they should pay tax to the Dutch government because this belonged to Holland. Fort Zeelandia. And I'm from Zeeland.
During the 38-year occupation, the Dutch constructed many fortifications in the area. The Dutch did not control the whole island, but only parts of the western plains. The VOC established a colonial administration, taxed trade and agriculture, and built forts and missions. They set up schools and taught Romanized writing systems for local languages.
I also should open a ticket office here. So you think Taiwan should give it back to Holland?
China, of course.
Who is this? He defeated us.
In 1661, Zheng Chenggong, a Chinese general, attacked Taiwan with a large force, and after a 9-month siege, Fort Zeelandia fell in 1662. The Dutch surrendered and were expelled. When the Dutch were driven out of Taiwan, the fort was renamed as Anping. As the fort has lost its military value, the red bricks of the fort have been taken for construction of the Eternal Golden Castle in the 19th century. During the Japanese occupation, the Dutch-style buildings in Inner Fortress were completely destroyed. After years of conflict between the Dutch and Imperial China, Taiwan was incorporated into the Qing Empire in 1684. Fongshan City was founded by the Qing rulers in present-day Kaohsiung. Due to its strategic advantages the place provided, government buildings and Confucian temples were built, but no defensive walls. After a Taiwanese uprising ruined the city of Fongshan, the first city wall was constructed, initially built with earth and clay. After years, the Qing government turned Fongshan into Taiwan's first stone-walled city, with intricate gates and defensive features. Yet even these defenses could not prevent a series of rebellions, which repeatedly broke into the walled city and left it in ruins more than once. During the Japanese era of Taiwan, the Japanese changed the area into a military zone. Aside from several gates and sections of the city wall, little remains of the old city of Fongshan. During the late 18th and especially the 19th century, British involvement in southern Taiwan grew as part of the expansion of global maritime trade in East Asia. After the opening of treaty ports following the Opium Wars with China, British merchants and missionaries gradually became active in the region. The former Tait and Company merchant house reflects Britain's commercial influence, particularly in the export of sugar, camphor, and tea. Tait and Company was one of the most influential British trading firms in Taiwan, playing a key role in linking local production to global markets. The Anping Tree House originally served as a warehouse of the Tait and Company, storing sugar and camphor. Once the warehouse was abandoned, the banyan trees around it started to spread its branches and roots around the building. The first British consular office in Taiwan was opened in Tainan in 1861, then the capital of Taiwan. In 1864, it was relocated to Takao, present-day Kaohsiung, where it became the official British consulate at Takao. Kaohsiung's significance as an important port and industrial center truly began during the time the Japanese ruled Taiwan. The city's name was changed to Kaohsiung by the Japanese in 1920. They expanded the harbor, developed transportation networks, and introduced modern urban planning. Built in 1883 by British engineers after Takao Harbor opened to foreign trade, the lighthouse originally featured a traditional Chinese red brick design. During the Japanese colonial period, in line with the expansion of the harbor, the lighthouse was rebuilt to what it looks like today. Shennong Street was once the main entrance to the Tainan Five Channels, a network of river ports that played a vital role in the city's trade during the Qing dynasty. Goods and merchants arriving by boat entered Tainan through this street, making it one of the busiest commercial areas of the time. Over the past century, silting of the waterways and urban development gradually transformed the former river port into the street seen today.